And your boy is roasting pepper.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Put it near the fire for it to burn. Currently.
The thing is not pitching. The knife is not pitching well.
What happened?
Yeah, I mean like that.
My blood was scratching. Love you, yes.
Oh!
Many more years to you. Many more years to you. Many more years to you, darling. Many more years to you.
Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray!
Walking away, your words are lost on me. It's taking everything not to turn around. Throw it away, see if you'll let go of me when you're not holding me. I can see it now. Hey, when I lose, but if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, oh shit, I've been doing this a long time. Lost in my head, I don't care, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose it.
Back like I never left.
I've replaced her and she knows it. She's just forcing herself in my life that I'm like. Can you put guess what she's talking about? Jealousy. Well, I've replaced you, I've moved on without you. She thought that she was irritating. Jesus, that's the money.
All day, all night, we playing our last fight. Now in hindsight, I don't care, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose this. Yeah, kinda hate myself sometimes. Everything was on the line. Didn't wanna be the one who had to say it. No, I can't rewind the time. Promise I'll put down my pride. Don't look back because I mean it when I say it. But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this.
40 years old today.
Woo!
I am 40 years today.
Woo!
40 years, I am 40. I am 40 today.
Many more years to you. Many more years to you. Many more years, many more years, many more years to you. Hip hip hip, hooray! Hip hip hip, hooray! Let me go and bring the knife here. Let Daddy cut his cake.
Mommy has mine.
Let me blow it. Oh, it's there.
So you want to know that candle? It has removed you. But somebody is helping you. Daddy, that's the day.
One, J. Huh? Say, give me the J. Give me the E. Give me the S. Jesus. Huh? Good now. You don't know the finish spelling Jesus, the kettle.
S, E, another S.
I don't spell you well.
J, E, S. Kenya.
I beg, I'm tired. That's why you put it with your tea, right? Hi guys. So this is basically how my husband's birthday went. Oh, you will not believe the time right now. This is actually 11:30 p.m. I slept really early. For some reason I was so exhausted. I know the whole of this week I'll be exhausted. I'll probably rest just next week, but I was so exhausted after all my movement to Karen. So when I came back, we sang that birthday song. I just went, had a bath, and I basically crashed. So I've been sleeping. I slept at around 8 p.m. and I knew it. I knew that sleeping that early, I was definitely going to wake up again. But I was really tired because normally I would hold it and then I sleep like 10. So I know I sleep till I get up in the morning. But if I sleep at 8 or sometimes 9, there's a very huge possibility that I'll get up. I'll get up in the middle of the night and then only sleep like 2 or 3 hours later. So I just thought, okay, let me just finish editing the video of today and probably make use of the 200 France internet connection to upload my videos. So yeah, I finished editing this video and this is the end. So I want to talk about something. Okay, so I just said I should end this vlog with let me discuss a bit with you guys, and I want to talk about this. I was planning to do like a separate video where I'll talk about all this and all that, but I'm just like, you know what, let me just add it to this vlog since I'm vlogging every day till my birthday. Okay, so we have how many more days to go? I think it's 5 more days to go. Yeah, because 24th is the D-Day. And guys, I just got up. When I woke up, I received my how they call it, my birthday photo shoot. The pictures, they're beautiful. I cannot wait to share with you guys. Anyway, okay, now why are you digressing? Okay, so let me just say things that probably would make your man love you more, or things that make men know that okay, this is a good one. So the very first thing is men like women who are loyal, right? A man wants you, I don't know, am I even whispering? I beg, it's the middle of the night, I cannot be shouting. Men like women who are loyal. When I mean loyal, a man wants to know that you are his ride or die. Ride or die, you are by him. You get, for example, you could have like a family issue. a man wants to know that, okay, even though there's this family issue, I have that one person, even if he's wrong, he has that one person that has his back. You want to have his back, you can come back and criticize him in the house behind closed doors, but he wants to know that you are there. You are that person that is always going to stand by him, because we have situations where, oh, there's a family issue, and then in front of everyone you're like, no, my husband is wrong. You basically throw your husband under the bus. No. You want to be loyal. You want to show him that, you know what, I am your ride or die. Okay, I'm not talking about ride or die. I'll mistreat you, I'll do whatever, and you'll be there. No, I'm talking about, I'm here for you. Even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you and correct you in the back. Basically, that is going to make him to know that, okay, this is my person, this is my personal person. Okay, you're going to be like, okay, this one is for me, you get, because you probably going against him. Like, there are certain situations, like for example, there's a family issue and he's clearly wrong, and everybody is like, oh, he's wrong, and then you just jump and enter, oh yes, in front of everybody, yes, he's wrong, yes, he's this. Sometimes it's preferable to just stay quiet, let everybody assume. There are many times when I've stayed quiet before and everybody assumes, oh, you're supporting him, oh, it means you're saying that whatever thing he's doing is right. But I'm not supporting him, please. I crush him in the house by making him to know that, okay, for this one, I'm not, since everybody is on your head, I will not just go ahead and fall too on your head, you get. So that's what I mean by loyal. You're there for him, you stand by him. When he's wrong, you tell him that he's wrong, but it doesn't change the fact that you are his ride or die, like you're there for him. That's the first thing. The second thing is when it comes to money. I have a lot of women who will be like, my husband does not trust me with money, my husband does not this with money. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's because you want to check yourself. What have you done with money before that your husband is not trusting you with money anymore? But sometimes some women are just unfortunate to be with men who are cagey when it comes to money. Sometimes it's because of the men's past experiences. But if your husband can trust you with money, I'm telling you, life will be so good. Life will be so good if your husband can trust you. If your husband knows that I can give my 10 million to this woman, and this woman will not go and grind it because my money is her money and all that. Your husband is going, see the way he's I don't know how to put it, but he'll be seeing you up there. That's something. Because some people be like, how do you get your husband to give you all his money? How do you get your husband to, they'll be asking women questions like, how do you get your husband to give you all his money? How do you get your husband to trust? It means you have a nice man. No, you notice that if you look at men who are open with their money when it comes to their women, you notice that this man must have tried. Because I know men before who have trusted their women with their money, like, okay, take this 2 million, go and save it, or take this 2 million and do something, or hold it for me, I don't want to eat it. And the woman turns around and grinds it, and when the man comes to her, she's like, but I used the money now, I had this problem, or I had this. Things like that will make the man to lose his trust in you. But if he knows that he can take his money and give you, like, okay, save this money for me, and when he comes back, even if you have eaten it, or even if you have taken something, you have taken basically like 100k if you killed it, then the man is like, okay, at least this one, it makes sense. The worst one is if he gives you and then you give it back to him. Excuse me, you give him back his money as it was. He's going to be really impressed, you see. So that's something. Like, the fact that it's your husband's money does not mean it's your money. If your husband trusts you with his money, that's always, for me, that's always one of the big things. Like, if your husband can trust you with his money, to give you his money, like, okay, babe, I don't want to use this money, keep this money for me, and you don't spend it. See, your man will start looking at you like, okay, do you want a correct person? Like, this one is somebody that makes sense, because that is where I know so many women who have missed, they have lost a lot just because their men will give them money and then they'll take the money and be like, but we had this problem, I had this money, I had that problem, I had that problem. That's something about me. If my husband gives me his money, see guys, even if I grind it, know that I will look for that money and put it back. I don't like when people lose their trust in me, especially when it comes to money. No, I don't like people to have the impression like, oh, Kenna is that person that she'll take your money and she'll never give it back. So that is something. No matter what, if I take my husband's money, I'm not up for that thing where somebody be like, no, yeah, but yeah, it's your money, it's not his money, so you want to pay back your husband's money. No, it's his money, he worked for it. Yes, his money is my money, but I'm not going to abuse it. Yeah, that's what a lot of men do. They abuse it because they're like, but his money is my money. So that's another thing that you make a man to be like, ooh, that's my girl, that's my girl. I can trust her with my money. There's nothing as sweet as when your partner can trust you with his money. I know some women whose husbands will just be giving them their bank cards. The man is giving you the bank card because he knows that you're not going to use the money anyhow. But there are some other women, by the time their husband makes a mistake to give them their bank cards, oh my god, auntie will go shopping and squander all the money, and the husband will just come and collapse and die. So yeah, that's one thing. The next thing I'm going to talk about is losing trust, as in cheating on your partner or dating somebody, or not even dating somebody, just giving him a reason to feel like there might be something there, you get, making him not to trust you. Because sometimes some of us, we are not actually doing anything, but we are giving them the reason to feel like something is fishy. You're always hiding your phone has 500 locks and this and that. You're going out, they call you, you don't pick your calls when you're out and things like that. It makes him to be like, what is this person up to? Why are you not picking up your calls? Why are you, like, you're basically giving them a reason to suspect you. You're basically giving them a reason to suspect you, even if there's nothing or there's something. You're just giving them a reason to suspect you. When you start giving your partner a reason to suspect you, you know the way men are, things will just be war. You'll just be like, this one, is she even my own? But you just have to be an open book, basically. I'm not even going to come here and pretend like, oh, my phone doesn't have a lock. My phone has a lock, but my phone doesn't have a lock because I'm basically hiding something. My phone has a lock because my kids will be pressing my phone, using my credit, going to YouTube, watching videos. I was just like, it's not going to happen. You see, so I'm just like, don't give them the reason, because the worst thing that you can make is to make your husband to feel like, oh my god, this woman, she's surely doing something. This woman, is she really going to this place? Is she really doing this thing? Am I sure that she's in this place? Just because you're always acting sketchy, you're taking funny phone calls and all that, it just makes them to feel like something is not right there. And that's these are the things that makes your husband to lose trust in you. Basically, these are the things that makes your husband to lose trust in you. A lot of people ask me, like, Kenna, all the waka, the way the waka, doesn't it bother your husband? Your husband is actually okay with it. My husband is okay with it because he knows that excuse me, I am open. You get, I never find my husband asking me, but which people are you going with? How are you people going to go? He doesn't do that. But when I'm going out, I'll just be the one to tell him, okay, I'm going to go and see this person. We're going for this person's birthday. I'm going for this restaurant review. I want to go and try this place. I'm going with these people. And I leave. And one thing about my husband, he doesn't even call normal calls. He calls video calls. So when he's calling, I pick my phone. I answer wherever it is. If he calls, I don't see. When I call him back. If I'm coming late or if I'm stressed, I tell him, oh, this is what is happening. Like, I keep him informed. I don't act sketchy and all that. So some of us, we don't want, it's not like we're doing anything wrong, but you're just like, why should I tell him where I'm going? Why does he want to know? I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to hide this. I'm not going to, must he know everything? I'll not tell him anything. Blah 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 blah. Inside his head, he starts thinking like, But why doesn't she want me to know? Why is it that she's out here and I'm calling her and she's not picking? And again, my husband doesn't call me. I don't know why he calls me video call, but I don't think that he's calling video calls because he's trying to know exactly where I am. Because even when he's in the office, when he's at work, because even when he's at work, he calls me, he calls video calls, like he calls everybody. He calls everybody video calls. Okay, so I just know that that's his thing. So they're just little things that you do that will make your husband lose your trust. So yeah, guys, these are some things that if you try and make your man to say like, no, I'm an open book when it comes to these things, your husband is going to trust you more, your husband is going to love you more, and your husband is going to be sure that you are his ride or die. Anyway, guys, this is the end of today's video. Please do not forget, we are still taking your contributions for my birthday celebration at the Zoe Health Foundation. You guys already know, I told you a kit is 25,000 francs, which is going to take care of the pregnant woman from when she discovers she's pregnant till when she has her baby. It includes medication, consultation, ecography, and all that. Okay, guys, if you want more information, just get to me on Instagram and I will give you more information. Please, guys, please. I really so far I'm so grateful for all the people who have sent their contribution. Nothing is too small, guys. Please support this cause. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I am going to see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.